dirtiness on you.
Oh, that's nice and cold.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel that's way better. What was I going to say?
I have no idea. Oh, the slop, how disgusting it is.
Oh, yeah, there's literally dry. It's dried at the bottom. It's like crumbled.
I know. Put so much syrup in it. I'm surprised you lose any weight on it with all the fucking sugar I put in it.
Yeah, really. Oh, this is fucking cold.
Too cold?
No, it needs to be. Needs to be chilly. Holy shit, it's really cold.
It's gonna be like the ice block.
It's really not sticking very well, though. Still. Well. Oh. Holy crap, it's so cold.
Oh my god, are you gonna be able to handle it?
Oh, fuck it. It's coming off, I'm not even moving. Oh well.
How's outside?
Annoying.
Where's Arlie?
What John and Adele?
I hope he's just working hard to keep me off the block and not.
I don't think he is. I think he's more so securing himself with if the possibility of him goes up. I don't think he's campaigning
I don't think
for any of us.
He's not even an option for them, though.
No, I know. But I know he did that with Heather for himself, which is understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think that he's up there trying to make sure that you don't go up.
He's just trying to make sure that himself is safe.
Right now, he's being John the way he just wanders from group to group to group and just tries to talk with everybody and be friends with everybody, and which, again, is smart, but
we can't even pretend like we think that or
I
anything.
know. Well, I don't want to scare him.
And I honestly think next week Allison is a wild card and she'll just go wherever the numbers are. So if Arlie's flipped, she'll go over there.
Absolutely.
But if Arlie doesn't flip...
Like, literally, it's so important that we get HOH.
I know.
Like me or you, basically.
100,000,000%. I would love us to get back-to-back if it's a double.
Oh, fuck. Imagine. You get it, then I get it, or I get it, then you get it.
I would love that. But yeah, I think we've already agreed that if somebody from the group flips, then we're fucked regardless, I think.
Yeah.
Unless we just keep winning back-to-back fucking HOHs.
Well, that's the thing. We're gonna have to fight like motherfuckers if somebody flips. I don't know if Harley has it in him. I know he has the ability to act. I mean, look how he did with his challenge. Like, he was pretty good, and a lot of like how he truly felt was mixed in with that.
Oh, for sure.
So I know he feels better amongst the group since we've had talks, and he, like, especially since we've kind of been on the same page with Sabby and stuff.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like he feels it's the three of us at the top, but at the same time, do you want to be at the top with you and me? I wouldn't want to be at the top with you and me. Right now, as long as he sees us being as strong.
That's what I don't know why he would, because if he sticks to it, we get rid of Allison, and then next week we still have the numbers and we're good to go.
I know.
And then he stays with the loyalty of us being at the top of it.
I think no matter what they feed him, I think that's probably going to be his decision. We just have to not be too paranoid and not make him feel like we suspect anything.
I know.
That we trust him 100%, we're good to go. And then he's going to have to decide on his own how he votes, and then we fucking come guns blazing if he's not. And if he does fucking flip and I'm still here, we go after John and fucking Arlie. They're on the block. One of them pulls himself
off. We also need to get Adele out before jury. He will get voted to come back in. He already got buzzworthy. Why wouldn't, if there was an ability
Well,
to,
this could be the final elimination before jury.
these two coming up,
If
it's a
Canada
double.
doesn't have a seat, then it's only one person. And he's in jury regardless.
Fuck shit.
They might not vote someone coming back in since they had a new person join 2 weeks in. Like, so far, everything this season, it seems like all the twists are never done before on Canada. I don't think they're going to be repeating shit from last year. I honestly don't. I think Canada having a seat in the jury maybe might be kind of the big end, but I don't think they're going to bring someone in. It doesn't happen every season.
It's true.
Like, I honestly don't. And I honestly think Adele is much less of a threat than fucking John or Arlie if he flips.
Totally. Absolutely.
So jury or not, if he comes in, we deal with it then, and we fucking... When you come in from jury, you don't have immunity. So fuck it, we get rid of him the next time.
Yeah. Bonjour. Yeah.
We just gotta make it through this week.
Mm.
If I'm not on the blog, I'll be way fucking calmer. And I mean, obviously there's still a chance of flipping.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm on the block at least, then we know we're both here next week to fight for each other.
Well, I mean, odds are, if shit goes down this week, next week I'm a hondo going up on the block. 1,000,000%. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. But I think
The
they'll try
scary
back.
thing is, after what happened this week, they may not put you on the block.
They'll
They may
backdoor me.
backdoor
Oh, yeah,
you.
they will.
But
There's still a
we'll
chance.
just have to pray to God you get picked for the player pick.
And, well, now it's down to, basically, there's only 2 people that don't get picked, so I just have to pray to God that I do get picked.
Or that we get Canada saves on one of our weeks and that Canada likes us.
Yeah.
I think Canada likes John more than he likes us. He's pretty funny. He's really good in front of the camera.
He is really good in front of the camera.
I'm just like, I fucking hate everyone. Fuck.
Yeah, me too. Basically.
We're like the rudest, grumpiest people.
He is really good in front of the camera. He's funny. But I hope they also portray like him being the worst sore loser and worst winner ever.
Yeah.
Along with incredibly insensitive and incredibly immature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who fucking calls a girl a slut because they won't come over and sleep with them?
I know.
But that story obviously didn't make it on TV. So he can try to act like he's this chivalrous, high and mighty fucking dude when he's like, you know what, when Gordo said that stuff to Heather, obviously I don't condone that whatsoever.
No, of course not, but it was interesting how he was all...
But he was like, you know, that's like me or you, or like with our sisters and stuff like that. I'm like, I agreed with him at first. I was like, absolutely, like there's no, you shouldn't say those things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, now I'm like,
the
stories you told me, I know who you are. You're a fucking asshole.
I know, and you treat women like fucking
Shit.
garbage.
You treat women like shit.
Or women that you think are below you, you treat them like shit.
Yep. So, like I said, this is all just a fucking act. Remember who we thought John was like this sweet,
I know,
kind of quiet guy at the beginning? Didn't really say much. It's so funny how things change after a month of being in a house together.
I know. Well, it's been more than a month now.
40 days tomorrow.
Fuck.
That's insanity, man.
That's so crazy.
We literally have
we have
4
like 4
weeks left. We have a month. 4 weeks.
I know, after this week.
Saying a month seems really long, but saying 4 weeks is like, holy fuck.
I know. I can't believe it.
So obviously some shit's going down real soon.
Fuck.
Like something crazy. We
Yeah.
got 10 people and 4 weeks left.
Well, but 3 people make it all the way to the final episode.
Yeah, so
we got 7 people in 4 weeks. So that makes sense because then there's
2 doubles.
2 doubles.
2 doubles and a regular.
Yeah, or a double and an instant.
Yeah, and then 2 regulars.
Yeah. Like a double, an instant in the middle of the week, and then regulars.
Yeah. My foot's numb.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Because I cannot have this thing fucking remotely hurting for something
No.
for HOH. I will kill a fucker.
Totally.
Like, I see if it's double, it's not going to be something strength and endurance. And I know I'm fucking smart enough to do something that might be, you know, puzzle or mental oriented, but I always say oriented, but it's so chancy.
It's so chancy.
I mean, Jesus, that was chancy, really. It was luck of the draw for letters.
That's what John was freaking out at the beginning. He's like, oh my God, it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game. And I was like, fuck, he's right. It really is anyone's game.
Yeah, it really was. It could have been anyone's game.
Because you could have got fucking Allison's letters.
Yep.
And that would have been shit.
Now,
but you had a good strategy because you were going all over the place.
All over the place and trying as far as I possibly could away from it.
Yeah.
And I was like going with, like, I know Arlie was going with smaller buckets and making more trips. And I was like, you know what, I'm just...
He wasn't.
What?
You know, he wasn't. You know what he was doing? He was dumping his entire bucket into the fucking grading thing every time.
Oh, Jesus, he must have lost a bunch then.
Well, I don't know what he was doing.
Because, like, dirt goes, as soon as you put it in the water, dirt just, like...
He put the entire thing in. He's strong. Like, he doesn't act like he's strong, but he's strong. He picked that whole fucking thing up, put it in, shook it all around, picked it all back out, and then sifted through all the rocks. So that's why he was doing more runs.
I thought, like, but see, I think that's more detrimental, really, because there's so many rocks in there, and those little tiles aren't that easy to see.
No, I know. Well,
so that's
and I
why
didn't know there was blank ones, and I saw you throwing a bunch out, and I was thinking, my first thought was, okay, he's got a word in his brain.
I had so many. I had teleportation, which is 13. I had intelligence, which is 12.
Wow.
Like, I was just going for, like, and before I was doing it, I was like, big words.
And
like,
I saw you doing that, standing there, so that's why I thought, and I saw you chucking all them out, and I didn't see other people throwing things out, and I'm like...
They were bringing them back.
Well, I was just like, oh my God, is he fucking throwing out letters because he thinks he has a word in his brain? And I was just like, oh my God, what's happening?
Shot class.